Stay black in America. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Greatest country in the world for a black man or a black woman. Sadly, today in the United States of America, 80% of black homes are run by women only. Women only. 80% means only 20%, I guess, would be other, right? Would be married couples, would be a male run the household, or whatever. But it's just a horrible situation, and it continues to happen over and over again. No, no stopping in sight. I see countless young females that grew up coming in my store, and then you see them with one kid by one guy, another kid by another guy. Welfare system helps out tremendously. One for the welfare system, I think a lot of women probably wouldn't have had kids. I wouldn't even say out of wedlock, man. Just had them, just wanted to have them, had them. So when you have children by men who were not raised by men themselves, you automatically are not looking for help from that particular guy. He's not going to help you because he don't know what help looks like. And a lot of those guys, a lot of those women who get impregnated by these selfish men, in turn, they have selfish children. You create a whole situation in the black community that's unhealthy, unwise, wouldn't advise anybody to do it. And it's a continual cycle. So you look at inner cities where black people are, and you see crime, you see single woman homes, you see poverty, you see a lot of these things occurring in those areas. And then even those people have bad role models. You look at some of these entertainers, and they have miscellaneous kids by different people, not the same one, or not married and having children, abortions, living a crazy lifestyle, not covering your body, showing all your goods, showing all your breasts and your butt and everything else, every inch of your body pretty much showing to the public because that's just what's hip. What you want to do, let everybody see something. So it's not private to one man. Let everybody see it. Everybody enjoy this thing. You don't have to be with me. You can see my butthole, everything on me. So, and it's been a thing that's continue to happen. When you talk about it, a lot of females will say, well, that's what they chose. But, you chose that person. I mean, you could easily ask all kind of questions, They easily can ask the question to a guy when they first see him, do you smoke? Do you drink? Do you party? What kind of job you got? You got a home? How much money you have? All those questions are easy. The hard to ask the question, were you raised by your father? Do you believe in long-term relationships? Do you believe in marriage? Do you believe in those type of things? Do you believe in building up a strong children foundation so your children become, outstanding people in the future? Or you just want to have a baby here and there and not really care, let the government take care of it, get a woman a little bit on the side, maybe she's happy with that because maybe whatever he's making can't really support her, so the government gonna come in and kick it in. And Uncle Sam, man, a lot of black people married talk about Uncle Sam and a racist America. America pretty much raised a lot of these black people, man, from the cradle to the grave. They're taking care of doing some kind of social program. So, we can't really blame America for a lot of things. White folks in America are some of the most generous people in the entire world. So that's where everybody's coming. That's why America has 52 immigrants from all over the world living here right now in this country of ours. So it's a great country, man. You can come anything you want to come. And and also in our black community, it's a shame that 80% of the households, again, I repeat, are run by women. But black women are 5 times more likely to have an abortion to kill their offspring than white women are. 5 times more likely. Incredible. So in some cases, I guess you're aborting these kids and not having them. In some cases, you're having kids by people that you shouldn't have them by. So it seems like we have like 35 different ways of contraception. It seems like contraception should be the norm. Should be the norm of the day. Not only is it going to stop the infections, the STDs, but it's going to stop unwanted pregnancy. It's going to stop that stuff right in its tracks. And man, it seems like just the way to go. I mean, if a guy really wants to have sex, I don't think the condom is going to be too much of a deterrent. He's going to put the condom on if he really wants to have it that bad. He's a guy having sex all the time, and maybe he don't like a condom. Maybe a condom takes away his feel because he's so used to feeling flesh against flesh. But I mean, I think that women should prize their vaginas more than they do. I think they should prize their time and give them the most important thing you can give to a man, and just a sad situation. So against, mine would be a quick solution to it. Condom up, a female condom, male condoms. You got pills you can take right after you have sex, right before you have sex. We're not even going to be in an arena of abortion. You're not even going to think about abortion, and you're not going to deal with a guy that doesn't have the same thing in mind as you have. At least when you're dealing with a guy, tell the guy what you want and find what that guy wants. Check it out, man. See, it's not very hard to check people out. See what they're doing, where they live at. I mean, those things you can find on the same day pretty much. Where you live at, where you work at, you got any other kids, what are you doing, been locked up, been out of locked up, how many times you been locked up, man. Just crazy stuff, But I think a lot of times in the black community, women are more concerned about, I think, a guy's penis size than a guy's bank account size. I think the penis size takes precedent. So you got the average what penis guy is 5.16, and you got others like you can go with 14 on down. So you got a lot of varieties. But if you're dealing with the same type of guy because of that size, and the word gets around, then you have a baby by that guy. Then he's not doing nothing for you. He's only in it because he's valued by you as something important. So he said, you need me because you got to have this right here. You got to fill it all the way in your cervix, all the way to your. you got to have that thing right there in order for you to be happy. So it's a choice. It's your choice to have a baby out of wedlock, have a baby with this guy, and not have a real relationship with him, and have other babies. It's your choice to bring these children in the world, or your choice to kill these children. But better yet, be your choice not to even have any at all. I mean, that would be the greatest thing of all, not to have any at all. Because if we have a black community and it's warded down, well, what good is that? The black community was stronger back in the 60s when there was only 22.7 million black Americans, and then there's 45.8 million black Americans, and 80% can't get married. Back then, 80% were married. So it seems to me they made wiser choices back then than they make now, and had less freedom then than they have now. And this thing with women talking about they got college degrees or master's degrees and all that, that doesn't help. A woman with a master's degree got kids by two different men. And couldn't stay married. So you got women leaving for all kind of crazy reasons, and not thinking about the total unit. Me and my wife, man, married for 40 years. We married for a long time. We had ups and downs all the way through it. But we sat down and ironed this thing out, man. When we got married back in '83, we sat down and figured out what we wanted to do. We deviated here and there. Me deviated a little more than she did, much more than she did. But all along, we came back together and made this thing work, man, and raised 4 children. And not 4 children, 4 adults now. Children on to adults. And we made the thing work, man. So, shout out to you women who are doing that hard job, raising those kids alone. But you put yourself in that situation, which is terrible. And you can't even expect any help from a man because he's not a relief man anyway. A lot of times these young guys come in the store, one raised by their fathers, and I see why they want to raise by the fathers, because when I'm waiting on them, the attitudes and the disrespect and the way they act, you are your father. Their DNA definitely carried on, and if he wasn't any good, your little ass ain't no good either, because you're disrespectful, you carry yourself in a terrible way, you speak bad, you have bad language, you're cursing all the time, you want to grow up for your time, you want cigarettes and drink beer, you're 13 and 14, you got to be 21 to do that. Just a bad kind of person, but you just as your father. Because somebody expect you to be any different from him. You might not have seen your father 2 days in your life, and you're just like him. So hopefully that woman be smart. The next one, young girl, be smart not to have a baby by you, because she's putting herself up, man, for a kid getting killed before their time, killed in the street. Young kids carjacking cars or causing all kind of problems, and people out there crying about them. And no good about a kid is bad as crap. So stay black in America. Protect that vagina, man, and wear that protection, wear those contraceptives. Education, all that stuff is important. The ones who have succeeded and doing very well, you want to do even better. You want to find yourself a man that you can marry and have a household and family with you. So when you're up in age, man, you look back and say, "This is my legacy. These are the children that I've had. These are my grandkids. This is a man that I stuck with through thick and thin. Neither one of us are perfect, but we hung in there and we made it, and we're successful now. So look, there we go. Stay black in America. Subscribe to my channel. Until next time. Bye.